What's up guys, Seizure Gamer here with another pickup video. I have two ultra rare PS1 displays that I got, one on eBay and one I'll talk to you about later because it's a story on this one because it's been a search for this damn thing for so long. The first one, let's talk about this one. It is a retailer reference guide for PlayStation merchandise like peripherals, memory cards, controllers, new games coming out for the PS1, and it has a cool little side on it. Here's the back of it, and on the inside it has just general information, hardware, peripherals, returns and warranty repair, and it talks about greatest hits, and it has different like sections of different genres of games. So it has like an RPG section, for example, and it has on the back of it like you know, information in the back, and then marketing support and key features. It's kind of like you trying to sell the game pretty much to whoever you're trying to buy them. So these are really cool. These are really rare and really hard to find. There are different kinds of this. There are like Nintendo versions of this kind of stuff, and those things go for like $1,000, $2,000, but this one was much cheaper. Definitely not, it was still expensive, but way cheaper than those things, and these things are so hard to find. I want more of them because they're so cool. I'm gonna make a video going over just every detail about these binders. It has PS2 stuff in here as well, but these things are amazing. So look for that video Monday. We're gonna go through every page and I'll just kind of talk about my favorite things on here. So look forward to that Monday. So cool find here. But this, compared to this next item, I'd burn this to get this next item. So anyways, story on how I found this thing. Years and years ago, before I was even in collecting displays or anything like that, before I got obsessed with looking for that one poster I've been freaking out about, this display, I randomly stumbled upon it on Google Images. I've only seen this one image. I can't find anything else about this, guys. I can't believe that there are not more of these that haven't surfaced in the years, because that image I found was a eBay link to the sale of one of these that was incomplete, and I don't know how much it sold for, but it was from like 2011, maybe a little bit sooner than that when the old post was. So I messaged the eBay seller years ago asking if he still had it or had extras or knew how to find another one. I never heard a response, which I'm not surprised. I wanted it so bad at the time. I searched eBay every day. I looked everywhere I could think of, and it never came up ever. So I slowly stopped looking for it. I slowly gave up hope on finding it. So I was on one of my PlayStation collecting Facebook pages, and this guy, he snapped a photo of a game that he got, and he was like, oh, look what I got, you know, finally, amazing game. Everyone's like, cool game, cool game. I can't believe no one in the comments was like, holy shit, like, look in the background here, what is that? Not a single person. And me, I saw the game, immediately saw it in the background, his backdrop, and I was like, oh my god, like, look what it is. It's my holy grail, one of my holy grail items that I've been looking for. Like, there it is in the background, complete, no damage, it's flawless. The only downside is it was in Canada, and I had to pay extra shipping for it. I messaged a guy and I said, dude, I've been looking for that for years now, and I gave up hope, you know, I gave him my spiel, and he was like, I haven't thought about selling it, but what's your offer on it? And I offered him a decent amount for it, and he was like, I move in, let me see how it fits in my new game room, and we'll talk about it. So that was cool. I was blown away. But the downside to the story is that this was a 4 or 5 month deal in the making. And if you guys know anything about me, anybody who watches this channel, that I admitted already that I'm very impatient. And if I see something, because someone can swoop in and they can backdoor you on these things and be like, what I mean by that is like I'm making the deal and then someone goes behind me and was like, hey, like knocks on his door, man, like, hey, I'll give you way more than this guy's offering, like just sell it to me, you know, backdoor, you know, like come on, you know, let me just get it. So that's what that means. If anyone in the collecting you know, fad or whatever you call it, groups and things and obsessions and things, I've seen it happen to other people before, and it gets messy, guys. It's so crazy. People get called out, banned, things. It's wild. It's wild. Anyways, I was afraid of something like that happening. So 4 to 5 months, you know, I messaged him every month. He said message me back every month and see where I'm at on my game room and if it fits there. And slowly every month I messaged him and he was like, you know, I'm not done yet. I don't know if I'm gonna sell it yet. And one day I just kind of was tired of waiting. My impatience hit me, and I came into quite a bit of extra money recently, and I was like, I messaged him, I was like, hey man, I'm gonna throw a crazy offer at you. You know, what do you think? So I offered him a stupid amount of money for it. Stupid amount of money, and of course he agreed. I mean, like, doesn't really have a huge attachment to it. He's not a display collector like I am, so throwing this amount of money at him, he was just like, oh yeah, yeah, easy money for him, you know. And I paid half the shipping. The first seller I've ever came by that actually paid for half the shipping, so that was nice of him. You know, of course, you shipped it off, paid him the money almost the next day, and it came from Canada, and it got stuck in customs for a couple of days, and I got nervous, and I was worried it was gonna get damaged because I see videos of people just like throwing shit, you know, from like FedEx or UPS and like damaging. I was freaking out. So it finally got to my house. I unboxed it, and he packaged it like it was like covered in armor. Like this dude had completely packaged it so professionally. I was impressed. It came 100%, you know, like how the way I saw it in the picture. So no damage, nothing. So anyways, the hunt's over finally, and so here it is, guys. So first, there are Nintendo versions of this. There's an NES version, a SNES version, and a Game Boy version, and they're highly sought after. I don't think I've hardly ever seen any for sale on eBay either, but I know people that have them. People I don't know that have this one, probably because not a lot of people collect PS1 like I do. But so here's the back of it. It has a PlayStation sticker on the back. It has 2 holes on each side where you can hang it on the wall. Holes on the top where you can hang it, holes on the bottom that are supposed to have special feet that go on here so you can just set it up somewhere on the counter. Wish I had those. I'll probably never find them. But anyways, let's reveal this amazing display. So it is a new releases display, and what's hard to find are these little drop cards that display the games that are coming out. So not only do they have every single one on here, it has 5 of the best games on the PS1. So Tomba, Castlevania, Klonoa, Final Fantasy VII, and Clock Tower. Holy shit! Like when I saw it on his wall, I was like, oh my god! Like it was just in the background in his backdrop, and I was like, oh my god, there it is. And after doing some crazy talk to this guy, here it is. Holy shit, guys, look at this. So let me try to get a little zoom in here. Try to slowly go over. I can't see because it's so big. I can't see what's in the frame. I can't. Well, here, like that. So the drop cards, I'm assuming are really hard to find because I'm sure they changed them out every so often. What's even harder to find, I would think, these things come out here, so you can change the headers. Has new releases on there currently. He had every single header that went with this thing. So it came with hot hits, so I can do hot hits on each side here, or behind this new is as a greatest behind it, so I can do greatest hits or hot hits or, you know, like hot releases or something like that. So it came with everything, guys. And I can't believe it was just sitting right in this background. It's like it was waiting for me finally, guys. It's like, you've been looking for me, like here I am. It's gonna cost you a shitload of money. So guys, I gotta say, this is the holy grail item I've been looking for. I can't think of any PS1 display that's rare than this. If you guys have any opinions about it, hit me up. I can't think of anything at all. Out of everything I have in this room, like PlayStation cabinets, PlayStation games, anything, that retail binder, this has got to be the rarest thing as far as PlayStation goes in my room now. So I'd love to know your guys' opinions. I'd love to know if someone has one of these. I want to compare different, you know, like drop cards that you guys have, because this, I can't think of any other drop cards that I'd want to add to this, because you can change them out, definitely, but I'm never going to change these out. There are no other games that I'd rather have on here. Probably Einhander for sure, but I don't think that was ever part of this display. So hit me up, guys. Let me know what you think. Holy shit. Another amazing find. Just like the Parasite East Andy, I'm never letting this thing go. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks.